they're not mine at all. Jesus only let me use them to brighten my life. So remind me, dear Lord.
I lived a life full of pain, misfortunes, sadness, and rejection. Every day felt like a burden, and I longed for the day when everything would end. But all that changed when I met him. His name was Thabang, and he had the most beautiful heart I'd ever seen. He became the light in my dark world, and I knew from the moment I met him that my life will never be the same again. We shared many memories together, and every moment we spent was a treasure to me. We faced many challenges together, but we always managed to overcome them. We were each other's strength, and I knew nothing could tear us apart. But one day, as I was taking off his shoes, I noticed the change in his legs. They were swollen. I massaged them with the hope that they would be better. Little did I know I was being ushered into a new season of stormy seas. One day, as I was sitting at a pool, I received a call that shattered my world. Thabang went to be with the Lord.
The things that I love.
My mind went blank as soon as I heard the word. I felt like the ground had opened up and swallowed me whole. I couldn't breathe and I couldn't think straight. It were as though my entire life had been ripped away from me in an instant. The rest of the day passed in a blur as I tried processing what had happened. I went to the hospital and his bed was empty. He was moved. He was gone, never to come back. The moment felt surreal, like a bad dream that I wished I could wake up from. The tears I had been holding back started streaming down my face. Memories of him flooded my mind. Every moment we shared together, every laughter, every touch, it were as if I was watching a movie about our life together. But this time, the ending was different and it was a tragedy. When I finally got home, I cried until my eyes were swollen shut. I couldn't believe that Thabang was gone. It didn't seem real. I kept hoping that it was all just a nightmare and that I would wake up and find him lying next to me. But as the days passed, it became painfully clear that he was really gone. My heart felt like it was shattered into a million pieces. The pain was so intense that it was almost physical. I lost weight within a day. I didn't know how to move forward without him, how to face the world without the person who had given my life meaning and happiness. I felt a part of me had died with him. The grief was overwhelming and it consumed me entirely. I found myself struggling to breathe, to think, and to function. The days that followed were a blur of funeral arrangements, condolences, and endless tears. It was as if the whole world had lost its color and everything was now gray and lifeless. I went through the motion of life, but I was just a shell of a person. I could barely eat, sleep, or find joy in anything. I was merely existing, not living. But amidst all the pain, I remember his last words to me. "I love you," as I rubbed my back. I begged him to fight, but I knew I had to keep going, to keep living, not just for myself, but for him too. So I tried to find ways to honor his memory, to keep him with me in my heart always. I made a scrapbook of all our memories together, wrote him letters, poems, visited his grave, and even talked to him as if he was still there with me. It was comforting to have these little rituals that made me feel like he was still a part of my life, even though he was gone. And slowly, I found that I was starting to heal and the pain was becoming more bearable with time. I knew that I would never fully recover from the loss of my love, but I also knew that I could choose to keep living my life in a way that would make him proud. He had taught me how to be happy and how to love, and I would carry those lessons with me for the rest of my life. I promise to live every day with joy, cherish every moment, and never take anything or anyone for granted. My love for him will always be a part of me, and that is something that no amount of pain or grief can take away.
Of memory now and then, show me where you brought me from and where I could have been. Remember, I'm human and humans forget. So remind me